Happy hump day, everybody. My name is Brian. This is Dorm Volcano Games, and like a volcano, I am exploding with excitement to give you guys some more content. So welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. This is now part 3 of the, or 3 if you don't speak Spanish, for Seeds of the Past. We have once again made a promise that we are going to help somebody. Oh god, if I'd accidentally dropped down and died, I would have been so upset. Because remember guys, we are at 17 deaths. We have 2 more to be tied and 3 more to lose.
The road to truth is never a straight line.
Nope.
So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes? Looks like it.
Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is an exit, so let's keep going. I mean, this looks like it's crouchy, so I would think this would be the right way.
So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
Huh? No.
No, I'm not. Spent most of my life in a place for projects.
Oh, we both traveled a long way then.
But yeah, I sort of alluded to it, and the game did as well. Well, the game didn't allude to it, the game said it. We're in California. We were in Nevada. Now we're in California.
Cold and damp down here.
This is it.
I mean, this is it. Oh, I didn't see the ladder. Oh, we're back to the greenhouse? That's weird.
Okay, let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
Got some large health potions. Nice. Problem is, I might change my mind and switch back, but I think we're gonna actually need this again. Yeah. Oh.
That complex should be test station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, you guys aren't gonna notice because I'm gonna edit them all out if I can, but I am, like, losing a lung.
Stare.
Whoa! It's one of those machines!
Uh-oh.
It can turn invisible.
Okay, cool. So, fire damage. Nice. We should probably try and take out, though, the stealth generator, if we can.
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station.
Oh. So inventory. I think the best thing to do is let's actually switch back to this, and then let's switch back to our fire friend, which should be here. Oh, I thought I... I know that. Ah. Nope. Perfect. Oh, nope. Thank you. Don't need that. I will take this though. Ah! I have to say, these actually don't look that hard. I'm also like way too... No! Please don't make me speak too soon.
Amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
Ha! I did it!
You helped. We should be able to get into test station Ivy now.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought that that was going to be something that was going to lead to one of my deaths. Nice. Hey JD. I'm not gonna make you watch this entire episode, but I am probably gonna clip this exact part. I did it. No death there. Haha. I mean, I will probably die to something stupid later, but I don't even think I'm gonna post the clip.
There has to be some data here.
I think I'm literally going to clip that fight,
Trust your focus,
including the part where I brag and send it to you. I'll still leave it in the episode. Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime. This console's still operational.
Ooh. Anything else we can... Nope.
Another log.
We're done in every way. The reefs work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the reeds to eat themselves from within. But it's too late.
That was actually a pretty fast fight.
The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
I love how, like, everybody, for the most part, everybody kind of feels like hell.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created.
Nice.
It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module into my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
Nice. So yeah, I only actually need to record episodes up until up until Sunday?
In here.
Well, no, sorry,
We'll have to
Friday.
climb up.
So
Right behind you.
I'm kind of curious. Do I start another episode? I think I should. The question though is if it takes 3 parts like this one, then
We can use the line to get down.
Right. Easy.
I think I'm gonna do the next mission. Vine cutter. This is gonna be nice.
We better make haste.
Now, we get to that data core.
Made it.
Okay. Ooh. What do we have here? Elite blast trap, crystal braiding, berserker hunter bow, braided wire. Take all. I might see what's on the berserker bow. Ah, nice. I like that. Let's see, inventory. Berserker bow. Oh, and it has a regular thing though. Let's see, what's the... I'm kind of curious what the far right one is. Let's equip it here. Because let's see. So that's a normal bow. Okay. Nice. Oh, okay. So this one crafts like normal, but let's see if the damage is higher. It might be. Yes. Higher by a bunch. So that's definitely our new arrow then. I think the berserker bow kind of fun. Problem is I don't know what creatures work the best. Because like none of them say that they're like strong against berserk. Definitely gonna look into that, I think, but in between
Let's hope
episodes.
this new module works. Power's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Nice.
They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
What's behind the door? I like these doors. These doors look kind of cool.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter, it's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what Demeter
Master
does.
override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
Flowers. Makes sense.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But it kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this.
Yep.
But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about...
God
Alva!
darn
Hold
Quens.
your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her.
Oh.
Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Alpha, you're telling me you recognized her the entire time and said nothing?
Diviner. We should bring the ancestor back.
No.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I love how Alpha is smart enough to realize she's obviously not Elizabeth Sobek.
Talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner, what's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I love Alpha. She grew on me.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base.
No, I'm good.
Oh, I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
I might come back to explore some more, but I don't think right now. Let's see. I think that's the best way to go. Yeah, I definitely think I think once we return and do some stuff, I think that will put us in a pretty good spot. If we did have to do another 3, that would be fine, but that would put us, I mean, another 3 for another mission, which is more than likely pretty possible. Would mean though that once again we'd be about a week ahead of stream, which I really tried when I started to avoid doing things like that, but oh man, I'm going completely the wrong way. Well, not really. Okay. I'm most likely gonna cut our journey over. Back, guys. All I did is I used the workbench to upgrade our gear a little bit. Not by much. I turned on the thingy. I don't know why, considering the fact that we're gonna have to turn it off the minute we...
All kinds of messages back in the day.
All over the world, too. Anytime they want it.
Gimme, gimme.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. I don't want my Aunt Alga knowing she could just talk to me every second of the day. My ears would pop off.
By the way, let me... I know it's gonna kill our time by just a little bit, but... Nice, okay. So we created jobs for all the things that we didn't have. Now let's go up, and we'll finish our chat. No matter what happens after the end of this chat, we'll end the episode.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly.
Good.
I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
That's Beta. You gonna be helpful this time?
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you've been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
Oh no.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective.
Might.
With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Faro's Omega clearance.
Ah.
The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I was kind of hoping we were never going to hear about Ted Faro ever again.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Nice. Okay. Main quest? Faro's tomb.
I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
Let's see. Da 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 da. Interesting. Okay, so I kind of want to see what the new room is. Not in this episode, mind you. I'll go check it out in between episodes. The one thing I would like to do is let's figure out how we want to use our skill points. Let's see, the warrior class. Let's see. I do think that some of these would be helpful. And what's this one? Okay. So let's start. That I will take. Okay, those should work. And with that, sorry friends, that's all the time we have for today. Yeah, so sorry, that's all the time we have for today. If you like this episode, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification bell for more great notifications. If you've done all that, I'll see you guys next time.